is true. You wanted me to introduce you, so you can zip it. Anyways, he's gonna he's gonna run it, and he's gonna do some awesome, cool skips. This is an amazing game. Released, I want to say 2016.
Just count it down, please, so that you can get going.
True.
Fine. Count it down, Nader.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go, baby.
Okay.
Let's go.
Before I was so rudely interrupted. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is I Don't Want to Be Anything 2. It is a fantastic game. Came out, I think, in 2016. Made by Xanto. You already swore 15 seconds into the run.
Why did you have to go on?
Well, I had to point it out. Anyway, yeah, it's crazy big. It's got it's a giant Metroidvania. There's all kinds of power-ups and stuff. We're gonna ignore most of them, to be honest.
It's true.
But yeah, no, and as far as I know, was it just Xanto that did dev on this? Was it just a solo job on this, or?
Yeah, he did do engine,
That's
the
crazy.
That's everything.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild. There's so much to this, but as such, there are inevitably going to be a few bugs.
Correct.
I am is not seeing any. Okay, good. My VLC praise cone moment for me, so I'll just watch the Twitch stream. Be a little behind. Yeah, no, good times.
Hopefully my stream is
this
fine.
This is the first boss. There's a lot of bosses in this game. It's pretty straightforward. It's a bunny. It jumps. You dodge it. It does a little bounce. You get a good cycle, and then the bunny pieces out. So, not really much to say about that boss. It's pretty boring. If you know what you're doing, then you're good. I'm gonna try to reconnect to this thing.
Alright, now coming up, this is gonna be the first banger of the run. It's gonna be the absolute reveal. It's gonna be dude. It's gonna be the.
Here it is. You're about to show everybody why I am in fact here commentating. So, the short version is I played this to 100% a while ago, and there's a lot of bugs, like I said, and I found a weird thing, and I showed Nader, and he was like, wait, click that, let me see it. And that's what it is. I found the weird tech. He can explain a lot more detail because I'm an idiot. But yeah, it's like some H-align nonsense or something. But yeah, I just found it and I showed it to him. He's like, "Oh, you don't know."
Yeah, because back in back in the days when running this game was popular, I found out a similar sort of version of the skip, but I never found any use to it. So Racic came along, and he basically found a better version of the skip, and I was like, all right, I can just do it anywhere.
So for those keeping track in chat, Racic is better at Fangames than Thenadertwo. Is really what we're.
Dude, you keep talking that talk, dude. I swear to God, dude.
But yeah, so that's why I'm here, and also my amazing play-by-play. But we're now in the sand hole area, the first I guess we'll say real area. Every area kind of has its own little gimmicks. This one, it's basically just spikes. Part of the cutscene, I'll get to that coin in a second. Part of the cutscene that Nader mashed through is that big dude. He's one of the bad guys, and he took away all your power-ups. So you can notice Nader's not really jumping, not really doing anything, because he literally can't. He's got to go get his jumps and his ability to shoot and stuff. So that's kind of why you're going to see him kind of cycle back and do some stuff. You're probably asking, why isn't he jumping? Because he can't. But yeah, that coin, there's like I said before, there's a lot of different power-ups and stuff and currency. You go to a shop and all that. I don't know how much of that we're really going to get into here, but yeah. Good times. Make sure he doesn't eat that spike. I'm going to try my best to not make a donation to the swear jar on this run, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to commentate about here because...
Yeah, this area, let's be honest, is kind of boring. It's just your kind of beginner area.
It's just timing, it's like just bait, you lose time, whatever you die, so...
Yeah, so don't die, basically. But yeah, this whole first little bit of this area is just, like I said, you're meant to go around, get your jumps, get your shooting, and then the next area is exciting. Said no one ever.
Right now, we get the jump power up.
The skip, he can jump now. Iron Aurora, the skip hasn't actually been explained yet. Hey, I said Nader could potentially explain it. I don't really understand.
I could do it right now. The problem is that it's like pretty hard to explain, so I'd have to like really focus on it.
Stop and that.
Yeah, but no, I could try to explain it.
Okay.
So basically, there's a few requirements that you need before doing the skip. As you saw earlier in the first stage, you saw me clip through a wall basically and teleport through like a large area. Give me a second. This actually requires a little bit of focus. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk out of my rear end here. The way you set it up is I know how he sets it up. I don't know the mechanics behind it, but you basically face like a
yeah, it has to be a left wall. You have to be one frame in front of it, which basically simulates you clipping through it. So if you do certain amount of inputs or certain inputs, you can eventually clip through it due to Game Maker dealing with solids and stuff like that.
Sorry, if I could cut you off right now, Nader. This is the Magician. Pretty straightforward boss. You just kind of hit the ball into him, which Nader is saying. This is how you don't damage the boss. You hit the ball like all around the rest of the room.
It's just terrible RNG though.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not the best right now. Nader's usually pretty good about timing. Because when you can see the Magician when he does that little like dash with like the trail behind him, you can pretty much hit any of that and it'll still damage him. But a lot of this is.
Let's go. That's good. It's a good one.
Know what you're doing. Oh, he's got it. The king. Boom. See you later.
But yeah, to go a little bit more into the clipping stuff, those who are familiar with Game Maker know how scuffed solids are, and when you combine solids with a new engine, Xanto gives the juice to this engine. It can just cause problems when you deal with solids like this, and you can just clip very easily actually and skip a lot of stuff. The previous world record, actually, I'm gonna let Racic talk about the world record progression, I suppose.
Yeah, let me talk about the world record progression, which I was totally prepared to talk about. So, no, you had the any percent record before.
Oh, it goes way back. It goes way back, dude.
Oh my god, I was just gonna talk about how I was sitting here. I was gonna pump your tires, talk about how good you were.
No, that's fine. No. So first, the first run of this game was Zero back in like 2016, 17, when the game was pretty fresh, basically. And I think the world record back in the day was like a 347. And then I brought it down eventually to a 330 or something like that. Then I left the game for good, basically. So when Racic came along, that's when Society happened. Society really happened then, dude.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. If I could interrupt again, I'm going to anyway. The little, those little, I don't know what you can call them, little barber pole looking things with the light on top of them. Those are going to come in handy later. Those would be warps that you can basically use to go to and from different areas. So, yeah, but essentially, Nader, you, before I inadvertently found this weird / consistent way to do the skip, you were the any percent holder though, right?
Yes. Like a 330 something.
In like, I'm just sort of guesstimating here, but the tech that I randomly found, it basically takes like at least an hour off of that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, at least an hour,
yeah. So there's like and for people that have played this game, like I said, it's a massive game, and honestly, despite its flaws and the odd bug or two here and there, I highly recommend it if you've got a decent. I wouldn't recommend it for beginners though, because some of the sections are a little tricky. The bosses can be a little frustrating to say if you're a beginner. But yeah, no, it's a great game for intermediate Fangame players for sure. But yeah, like there's those bees. You're gonna get used to the Xanto bees for sure. Yeah, one of the least favorite areas that I think is universally the least favorite area. We luckily get to skip it, all of it. Hey Racic, how long does it take for an amazing fan gamer like yourself to clear this game 100%?
Yeah, that's a fake message. You're trolling, dude. That's a fake message. Come on, man.
That's a great question. Let me get the exact amount of time that takes.
Dude, I don't have chat open, so this is just troll face, dude. You're just troll face right now.
No, I have two monitors. One I'm focused on the stream, you playing. Those enemies, I recently found out as I was doing prep for this stream, you can actually shoot them, and that made me sad. I didn't realize you could do that. But,
it's true.
Yeah, it is true. It took me 60. Oh my god. It took me 65 hours, 13 minutes, and 36 seconds to 100% clear this game.
Yeah, that's kind of terrible, Rusty. Come on, man. That's kind of bad, man.
But yeah, part of me doing that, I sacrificed 65 plus hours so you could get the world record.
I mean, honestly, yeah, true. That is pretty legendary.
But yeah, this is the, I don't remember the exact name, I think Unknown Zone is what it's called.
Yeah.
One of the main gimmicks here is the little boosters. They shoot you up, and those cannons. As you saw a lot of times when you go up the boosters, if you kind of hug to the side of the path as you go up, you can kind of like sort of go off of the booster and come back on and self-reset the cycle. He's going to go over to the left side and get the save point there.
The teleporter, yeah.
I don't know why I said save point. I knew it was that's why you went over that. I just had a brain fart. But fun fact, you don't have to actually use the teleporter to have it activated. As long as you're on the screen with it, it counts. This is Fire Wheel, I guess you can call them. I'm sure.
Yeah, it is Fire Wheel.
From another game and has an actual name.
What the hell? Come on, man.
The main thing with this boss is, like I said, sort of juggling your gravity and those boosters, so you can get as much damage onto the boss as possible.
I'm just gonna chill.
So Nader could run. Nader ran. Yeah, okay. It's a Metroidvania in terms of format length. Casual players long, even if you don't go for Hundo. Yeah,
really
100%. Nice. Because that's nice. That was actually really sick. Well done. Can I get a clap?
That's a Drake. No, yeah, it's just a Drake, man.
Oh, sorry. I forgot we're using cool, hip, new emotes. We're not. Anyway. But yeah, as Frams was saying, like, obviously Nader's powering through the game as fast as like possible, right? But if you want to, get damage boosts, and there's a thing called guts, which is kind of tricky to explain. Basically, it can potentially prevent you from dying. That's the short version. Yeah, if you want to get a lot of different power-ups and unlock different areas, it's a meaty game. Like I said, it's not for the faint of heart, for both difficulty reasons and also quality reasons at times. With the different bugs and stuff, and depending on where you save, it can be tricky.
See, that's the problem with Racic playing games. He just breaks everything.
Yeah, that is true.
But it is for the good of society. So
I hadn't really fully embraced it, but I apparently break every Fangame that I have ever played. But yeah, this is Stormleaf. Its main gimmick, as you can see, is wind, and feel free to get ready to clip this. Anybody that knows me is this is one of the few acceptable uses of the wind in a fan game. I'm not. Anybody that knows me knows that I am not a fan of wind. It's not so much I'm not a fan of the gimmick. I just don't find that it's usually implemented in a fun way. You know what I mean? It's just like
it's a very like rare thing in video games in general. So,
but the fact that the way that it's implemented here, it's, to be honest, it's more of like an auto run gimmick than a win gimmick. It just sort of changes your auto run speed.
Yeah, it's definitely really fun to go fast for. So
yeah. It's fun. That is the coolest thing I've ever heard. When lowers my speed equals, bro. Okay. At least it's making you go for. Yeah, exactly. It's. Oh my god. Okay, this is 1000% the absolute worst.
The funny man.
Awfulest area in the game. If anybody has the link to the map for this place, feel free to share it. It's called the Lost Manor for a good reason. There's like so many rooms, so many portals, which wouldn't really be like bad, but the fact that I think there's only essentially like 3 real exits from here, and it all loops around, and it's like I tried to make my own map for this, and I was like, no.
Yeah, that's just a mistake. I think TJ, the guy who made the map, actually crashed Paint at one point. So did you not know about this?
Paint.exe has stopped responding.
Yeah.
So we're going into underground tunnel here. This is a nice little downward thing. Fall, I guess is what it's called. One of the main gimmicks here is the cannonballs you're bouncing off of. You can go low or go high with them. These flowers can do things to themselves, which I won't repeat as I'm on the Fangame Marathon stream, but not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. Oh, thank you, Artemax, for doing that. That's the map. That is like, let me just make sure that's the actual map that I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's like, that is literally the universally accepted map from people that play this game. It's
yeah.
Like, well,
and like the worst part about running this game, of course, is definitely just memorizing the routes, of course.
Yeah, like once you know where you're going, like the bad part about the Lost Manor section is that there is only like I think what I said is like 3 or 4 like exits, so you're constantly looping and going to the same screens. But the good part is also there's only 3 or 4, because once you know which ones to take, it's like, okay, I go here, boom, I'm done, kind of thing. It's just a pain in the rear end. There's a nice little. I wonder if Nader's gonna do how I did this. Oh no, he's not. He's not doing.
Yeah, there's a million ways to do that screen.
What a loser! I guess I have to show him a little bit more. Yeah, you also get to go through there if you're doing 100% to get power-ups. This section looks far easier than it actually is. Just because, like I said, when you bounce off the balls, get your mind into the gutter. You can essentially only really go 1 or 2 heights. It's not as easy to like sort of cancel your heights as you would think. This section is frustrating, but fun.
Alright, this is the this is like the epitome of speedrunning right here. This save.
Yeah, exactly. There's if you pay close attention, you'll find there's I think 1 or 2 sort of gaps where there's a little bit more distance between the we'll just call them saws, and you can see the different safe spots there are. Nader says, "To hell with safe spots. I'm just gonna YOLO this, as the children may say these days." And yeah, here we are. Oh, and he almost got through their first try. This part again is. I find this whole area with the saws is a lot harder than it actually looks. It looks super easy.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like the first hurdle. If the maze didn't get you, then like, then this is definitely gonna eat your balls.
Okay. Yeah. Let's.
Come on, Racic. Don't really think about it too much. Come on, man.
Let's keep it family friendly, if you don't mind, please. Thank you.
No shot.
Yeah, no, I know that. I found with these cannons, they're lame, to be honest. Oh, you go over that. Oh. Wow, he's done it. This part's pretty cool. You can see there's a certain, there's a specific number at the bottom, and you basically get to shoot the balls up, destroy the ones, the pink, peach, I don't know what color you even call that, copper, whatever.
More, yeah, it's definitely more pink, for sure, dude.
And give yourself a path through, but yeah. Yo, new Pop Smoke album just dropped. Isn't Pop Smoke dead?
What are you on about? What is Pop Smoke?
I'm trying to interact with the chat. It's part of my job here.
Sounds like a genre. But yeah, the thing that I really like the most about running this game, like the thing that I love the most about running this game is the fact that like every area has like something very spicy in it, and some stages can be like a little bit more annoying than not, but like overall they're pretty fun to speed through.
This is the best boss in the game. Swear to God. Swear to God.
Apparently, Racic, that's a pretty unpopular opinion, I think.
Actually, like for
real, actually,
this is my favorite boss in the game, because you get to like you manipulate basically every part of this fight with an asterisk, obviously, but like the position you are dictates where the boss like moves and where the purple ones go. The green ones, I believe, are pattern, if I'm not mistaken, but I love learning it. I love this boss.
Yeah, it's very learn based for sure. That was really cool.
Looking at chat, you're absolutely right. I definitely had a very hot take on this one.
Damn. Let's go, chat. Let's go, man.
Nice. I loved it. That was one of my favorite bosses, but
yeah, it's pretty learn heavy. That's why most people don't like it usually. But the song is a banger though. So
that's true. That's true. Another thing too, though, is
you should definitely explain this skip coming up. It's very important, actually.
Which one?
The skip right here, man. What do you mean which one?
Okay. Oh, the same one you can do the entire run? Okay. Goes up here. Gets this. But this, he is about to go into. Whoop, wait for it, and down you go.
Yeah, this clip right here is pretty hard, but I could probably figure it out.
Yeah, so when he clips down there, because of the way everything is designed, it's like the insides of the walls are going to be pretty mangled too. That's actually super hard. That's what I was told anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll just take his word for it. But by doing that, you get to go here, which skips a lot of progress required to get to here, like a lot. So
yeah,
like a lot.
For those familiar with how this game goes, you're supposed to get capsules after beating areas so that you can access new areas, because it's a Metroidvania, right? And hold on. Why do I have ice gun, bro? Alright. But yeah, this door requires 7 capsules, actually, because it is very important. Very important. And I just basically, it basically just skips like a lot of areas, like basically.
And sorry, how many capsules do you have right now, Thenadertwo?
0, sir, 0.
Oh,
society.
I believe that is what the Twitch.tv chat would refer to as a poggers moment.
That does, in seriousness, like skip like
yeah, no,
45 minutes, 50 minutes.
Yeah, no, that's disgusting because there are, like I said, there's different power-ups you get to make your weapons go like do more damage. There's like currency you get and stuff like that, and there's also like hidden capsules, which you can look at it as keys, whatever you want to think of it as.
All right, so very quickly, sorry to interrupt. I want to explain the basics to the clip mechanism. So it basically just comes because of the fact that the kid has fractional horizontal lines, and if, you know, as you can see, I'm jumping up straight and I'm moving. That's a result because every time I scrape on a block, or a solid rather, my horizontal line shifts a little bit, which makes clipping very possible, actually. And
are there any
nice.
Are there any puzzlers in chat? Because this Hall of Bravery is, if you like the puzzlers, then this is actually a pretty cool area. I'll try to sort of explain the basic concept of this area as he goes, like flies through this area. But essentially, it's basically you get in an area, you have to like touch the same color / blocks together, and then once you're able to clear them all, like eliminate all of them because when 2 touch each other, you're able to proceed to the next area. That is, of course, assuming you don't skip through it, like he's about to do here. Boop, there you go. Yeah. But yeah, normally you try to like, oh, there's 2 yellows, there's 4 reds, and you know, blah blah blah. But you found a coin.
Very important.
I don't remember. In your run, do you actually go buy anything?
Yeah, that's why I go to the trading corner in the first place. I get the teleporter in that area so I can get a 1+ attack. In fact, I'm about to get another attack here. Attack is going to be very important throughout this run because of the fact that I'm skipping a lot of areas. I don't get the required power-ups.
Yeah. So just sort of touch on that a little bit more. Oh, this character looks familiar. Do you remember?
Oh.
Very similar, but a little bit different. A little bit more HP. Is there more HP?
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for the raid, Fred. But yeah, this is basically the second time you see Bunny.
Oh, wow, that was a really fast kill. Holy smokes.
Oh my gosh.
Brian, thank you for the raid. Oh my god, you're so hot and everything.
That was huge. That was about as huge as the raid from Frag. Oh, look at that. That's a great
El Chabon, dude. The homie.
What a great commentator I am. I'm just going to say that right now. But yeah, what we were saying before we were so wonderfully interrupted by Frag's raid, thanks again, bud, is that not only can you increase the damage done by your weapons, there's also a number of different weapons you can select. Like there's, I'm trying to think of one that you're going to get for sure, like the flamethrower. There's a number of different weapons you can get. There's one that's like a pulsating attack that like shoots from you. But yeah, lots of different ones that we're obviously going to be skipping during this run. So as such, any and all damage increases that we can get are, you know, very much appreciated. Yeah, grenade launcher, lots of other things too. But
all right, let's go, Racic. This is your moment to shine, man.
All right, this is the Abyssal Hive, and everybody hates it because there's like sticky stuff that that you get stuck to and you can't do anything about it. Luckily, guess what? We just skipped quite literally
the entirety of
5% of the entire area.
The entirety. This is teleporter 3 in Abyssal Hive, and this is the capsule.
It's like, oh, guess what? We just did the whole area. We got what we needed, and we are out of here. So that little capsule that we got, remember that one power up that we went to that we said, oh, you need 7 to get there? That's what that one is for. That's like a key capsule, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, no, we got to skip the entire, that was probably the greatest thing you ever discovered, is when you saw that you could never have to do that area ever again.
Doing that area is very important though, because you get a lot of juice from it, a lot of power-ups and stuff. So.
That's true. There's a lot of hidden stuff in there. The problem with that though is unless you have, I think it's Now that made, I think it was like, I don't know if it was a collab effort with you and Now, but Now I think made the main map that people use for like the whole game. Unless you're using that and know exactly what screens have power-ups, that area is awful to backtrack through. It's
very
terrible.
true. Yeah.
It's awful. Okay, Iron Aurora just linked the old map skis. Nice.
Yeah, very true to the Metroidvania style that Zento was going for. And I believe Zento did a very good job, like doing the Metroidvania style. I like to me this game is like probably like on the top 5 of all times.
Yeah,
it's just really good. Yeah.
I agree 100%. Granite Ascension, this is, I feel like this is one of my favorite gimmicks here. So I'll try my best to explain it as Nader goes through here. So these platforms have 2 sides, the left and the right, obviously. Jumping on one side will push you in that direction, but it's more than that. It's based on like your momentum. So if you only do like a tiny little hop on the platform, you'll only go like a small amount in that direction. So a lot of it is, it's pretty interesting how you get to sort of manipulate, oh, okay, we're going this far. Like you go super far to the right, you come back a little bit to the left, and you know what I mean, you got to manipulate it, especially when there's different obstacles in that to go through. So yeah. This is the shop. This is the shop.
Yeah, it's the only moment I enter here in the run. It's just for the power, literally just for the power. It really just goes to show how important damage is in this run, and how much sauce it can bring you.
Now you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, that's a lot of stuff in there. There's probably like 15 different things. Not really. It's a lot of like the same things. You get power-ups a number of times. You'll get guts a number of times. I want to say the grenade launcher is in there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, absolutely.
Different weapons and stuff, but for an any percent, it's any percent for a reason. So you can see Nader's doing a good job here manipulating like his momentum on the platform with the different obstacles. So that was that was tough. Oh, yikes!
No.
Again, this is another one of those sections that like it's not hard. Like I'm not saying it's hard, but it is. This part, I hate this screen so much.
Yeah, it gets very complicated at some point.
It's frustrating.
I might be dead here.
Get it set up. Oh, you could have done that. You could have done that. Oh my god.
Think this is good.
This is one of the funnier parts when you're watching someone play this game and they don't have it set up right. They just end up going back and forth like a bunch of times. It's kind of funny. But thankfully, we got through that and we're up here. He's just gonna go, do that. Nice. This part.
There's a homie here, dude. It's like Mickey Mouse. Dude, it's so hard not to swear. I swear to God. It's actually like 99 difficulty right now, dude.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I'm with you. If you want to say like if you want to say like a relatively tame like cuss, I'll say it with
cuss.
Say like Do you want to say like the other name for poop? Do you want to say that?
Goodness gracious, not me, man. I only say holy cow, dude. That's as far as I can go. No shot.
Okay, I'm pretty sure you dropped the F-bomb like 10 seconds.
That's a lie, dude. Nope.
But okay. I mean, we do have VODs that can prove that was not in fact.
Oh shoot. Oh, I even said shoot. Dude, this is not me, dude.
I've got you trained.
This is not me, man. This is not me, dude.
Okay, let's focus here. So back to entertaining with that. No, but so this area is kind of neat in that you can kind of see the gimmick here is you touch the balls, and they switch the platforms from the red to blue and so on. Nader's doing a really nice quick ascent of this little corridor here.
What?
He messed it up at the end. Oh, he messed it up even more by clipping into the block and doing it again.
I screwed up the pattern, but it is what it is.
It is, in fact, what it is.
Am I drunk? I think I'm drunk.
Have you been drinking?
No, sir.
Then you're probably not drunk. That's my take on it.
Okay, that was weird.
I mean, I'm not an expert, but you're intentionally getting blue balls. I mean, in a sense, yes. So what Nader's doing here, he's cutting back. That's actually what I was about to touch on, is that some of the hidden, or even just like in plain sight power-ups in this area are...
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Alright. There you go.
Anyway. They're very much backtracky, so like, did he need to get that power up?
Probably not, yeah, but it's like the Fangame Marathon. Things might go bad, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. But, yeah, good times.
Is there anything else to talk about the stage? I mean, this stage is pretty straightforward.
It's an interesting stage, but like there's only so much you can talk about. It's like, hey, you touch the balls and the blocks switch. There we go. We've talked about this stage. Those little punks are a bit annoying, but
I think I'm the safer strat because a death in this area is very costly. So
yeah, it's frustrating. These guys are a bit of a pain, especially when you don't have as much in the way of damage on your weapon, or different kinds of weapons. So, ooh, that was close. There
you go.
Saves in the stage are quite incredibly long. Yeah, they're a bit frustrating too. They're more frustrating in the sense that like it's more tedious to get back to where you would have like died before. You know what I mean? It's not like this area isn't super inherently difficult.
Oh my god, I'm just trolling, dude. I'm just trolling.
You're really living on the edge right now, dude.
Yeah, I'm kind of trolling right now.
So how is he gonna kill this guy? Yeah, classic, just let him fall down. But yeah, this is, like I said, it's one of my favorite fan games. There's just so much to it, and like, yeah, it's just really well done.
Yeah, there's a lot of cleverness to this game as well. Like we can see like cleverness.
That it was just
yeah. And it was made by one guy, so like,
that's
like that's the part that like gets me the most. It's just a really good fan game. It's like actually like top notch. It can be annoying sometimes, but to me that's what gets you hooked in a fan game. There's always gonna be like tribulations and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, no one is in fact, or has in fact ever made the perfect fan game. except for I want to develop an appreciation for.
I knew it. No, I knew it did. I just knew it.
It is in development. It's coming soon. Hopefully, it'll be released this year. We're pretty far along in development, so yeah, keep an eye out for that. If you like those trap games.
Who's we, Racic? Who's we, man?
Developed by. Oh, wait a minute, me. Anyways.
Oh. Alright, this is the hardest save by far, so I gotta.
I disagree. I don't think that's hard to save at all, but that is a hard jump, but you can do it, man. I believe.
Oh yeah, I can. Watch.
Not only can you will. Right here, watch this. Watch this. Well, I'm not even sure how you didn't die there. Like,
oh my god, what's happening, dude?
What is he doing? Okay, take a deep breath, count to 10, and what? How? Oh, okay. So that's a thing.
Alright, I'm alive. Thank Christ. Yeah, this is definitely not a save you want to die to. Like, it's very, very long. Probably like the longest save.
I don't know. I'm still kind of wondering how that happened.
Yeah, I don't know either, dude. I'm as confused as you are, dude.
It's like a double dodge arena right there. Nice. Actually, 13 base damage isn't that bad here, though. I don't think.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, this is the first capsule door area, so this is pretty good. This is like your average, average damage that you're supposed to have here. So.
Yeah. So. Getting back to, because this is a bit of a lull in the game, it's all the same stuff here, but so it's balanced too, right? For like a casual playthrough is like, oh, do I want to just try to like go to the end, or do I want to try to get everything to make it easier when I get to the end? You know what I mean? It's like you gotta sort of ride that line, right? And like for me, I was like, I'm terrible at video games, so I want to get all the damage I can.
Oh my lord!
And when I got to the final boss, there were a number of phases, which we're gonna get to in a little bit. There were certainly a number of phases that I didn't even realize that they had, and that's the same with a lot of bosses in this game. It's like when you're just kind of, you know, blasting through it with as much damage as possible, you don't see a lot of, you know, the secondary or the third attacks or whatever. So when you go to something like this with an any %, you realize, oh, wait a minute, I have to learn these other attacks. Yikes. Yeah, this game came out in 2015 or 2016. That sequence of jumps there, I find, is one of the hardest in the game.
It's pretty hard, yeah, it's pretty hard. The timing of that cycle on that stupid little dude gets me every time. Alright, so this is Robot Turtle Dude. That's his actual name. It's pretty straightforward for the most part. The biggest thing is just kind of figuring out the safe spots for the fire attacks. Because if I'm not mistaken, the fire attacks are patterned, correct? Yeah, they are, yeah.
Yeah, so you just gotta dodge these, do as much damage as you can, and learn where to stand for the fire attacks. This part is like legitimately one of the easiest attacks in the game to dodge. You just need to do that. But yeah, you play enough of this game, it's like, yeah, this boss is
something that sorry to interrupt, but something that is very clever on this boss is the fact that you can actually change to the ice gun, and it actually gives you more damage on this fight. I actually have no idea why. I don't know. It's like some Pokemon stuff that I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know if you know.
Have you ever seen a turtle playing ice hockey?
I mean, no shot, no.
Exactly. So turtles can't be on or near ice.
It is what it is, dude.
So that's why I use the ice gun. But yeah, I mean, relative to where it is in the game, I think that boss is probably the easiest in the game.
That's fair to say, yeah.
Because I mean, obviously the rabbit is like pretty easy, but it's like pretty early on in the game. But yeah, I'd say that's pretty simple. Back to the abandoned gallery. Yeah, so I'm just trying to remember your pathing here. This is where you go through the ice and fire blocks, right?
Oh, that's where you might be mistaken. I mean, yeah, that's why I go to the Grey Rock Quarter at first. You get the flamethrower, just so you can get to the what's it called, the fire area or something like that. Salamander's Breath or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's probably my second favorite boss, by the way.
But yeah, the funny thing is that you don't even need the flamethrower. You can just do funny business and society will do the rest for you.
Of course. And another little skips. I forgot about that one. That one makes no sense to me at all. Like, at all. Like, some of the other ones, like, oh yeah, you're just, like, clipping a couple screens over here and that. It's like, nope, you're just, here you are. But, okay, so this is, what was it? Salamander's Breath? Something along those lines. Either way, the main gimmick in this area, like I said, each area has got its own gimmick. This one's got a couple main ones. The biggest one here is being heat. So you can see the heat meter going down. I think one of my favorite parts is the nice, somewhat subtle touch of the kid's face beside the heat, like above the heat meter. How as it goes down, it like gets redder and then it gets like panicked and stuff. I think that's a really cool touch. But there's that aspect of this area. And then there's also the using your ice gun to freeze the I don't know, dragon heads, I guess you call them. But yeah, there's a lot more to this area, like a lot more that Nader's using that weird skip to go through. This is a tricky little segment here because the platform part isn't that hard, it's just the timing to make sure you get to the bubble to reset your heat and also get that save. So just gonna do another skip here. Try to anyway. And
nice,
this is tricky.
nice.
This is a tricky one. You got it. Nice. Solid. And just the way the stage is laid out, there's a lot of things that he's skipping, but I guess the third thing is that touching those, that little, is that sprite from like Metroid or something? That arrow sprite? It looks like it might be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Like the dash jump thing.
Yeah. Okay, this is the boss. It's cool. It's not gonna last long if he does this right. Beat this Dracon, right?
Alright, that was pretty funny. Let's go again.
Nice little dodge. Oh, I'm like a second or two behind, it looks like, but
yeah, that's fine.
Whatever. Yeah. But yeah, if you were to do this with like your normal gun and not the ice gun, you would not have a good time, we'll say.
Yeah, on the first playthrough, I definitely got very screwed up by that. Unless somebody told me. Like, absolutely.
I would think that like the first thing you would do, it's like, hey, I have an ice gun and I'm fighting a giant fire dragon. Why don't I try my ice gun like right away? That's the first thing I did on this boss. I was like, oh my gosh.
That's pretty smart thinking. Kinda weird for me, bro. Kinda weird for me.
Nice. We got that one. That is a cool boss fight, though, if you do it the, I guess, non-ice gun way. But I mean, eventually you're gonna get fed up with it and just say, "Okay, we're doing the ice gun." So let me just go over here.
I am trolling.
Thenadertwo is trolling right now, so.
Alright, now we go to the Rocky Trunk. Let's go, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm already almost at the other half of the run. I think this is like over half. This is where things get very spicy in the run.
Yeah. Yeah. So for the Rocky run, I always get the names.
Rocky Homie, yeah.
Yeah, it's just they're all just kind of generic and kind of like mixed and matched with each other. So yes, the Rocky Trunk. This is, I'm guessing, probably going to require a little bit more focus from Nader. Not initially, but this is one of the ones, given the nature of this area, that skip that he does, he can't really do it, so he's got to just kind of, you know, keep himself in the middle, obviously, to avoid those dudes at the top, which will become a little bit more difficult, as you'll see. Right now, it's just staying on the vines, the ropes, whatever you want to call them, and avoiding the bees. One thing I found when I was playing this game is that these ropes, I don't know if it was the engine or whatnot, I found the physics going on and off of these things not comfortable, I guess. I didn't feel like I don't know, it didn't feel smooth or consistently smooth, rather. Oh, that was a nice jump over that one. But yeah, as he goes up here, you can see there's more bees, they're moving a lot more, and it's going to get a lot more difficult very, very soon.
I know this is the hard save, so.
Yeah, this is one of the trickier areas, for sure. As you can see, it speeds up a bit, and now you've got these dudes that are shooting at you, so you gotta, like, you can technically kill those purple dudes, but the time you waste trying to kill them, you're better off just like Nader's doing here, sort of pausing, getting the cycles of their projectiles, and just kind of doing it that way. This is, yeah, that part's one of the, I would say that's probably the hardest part of this.
Yeah, by far. Apparently, it was even harder before Tesla, which is pretty weird because it's unbelievably hard now still.
Yeah, I mean, with the three of them there, it's hard to really sort of like time all three of them and whatnot, so Nader was trying to basically YOLO kill one of them, or more of them.
Oh my god, emoji, no!
Oh. Yikes.
Yeah, it's just kind of like the worst case scenario, but it's fine.
It's fine. Woosah, as they say. I don't think anyone says that, but yeah, I don't know, dude. I mean, what I could do in the meantime, while we wait for Nader to really get it going here, I could
Oh my god, why am I so weird right now?
Oh.
Come on, man.
Okay, perfect. You literally just saved Twitch from me telling a terrible dad joke.
I mean, that's fine, dude. You can let loose.
No, I need you.
I'm sure chatters will enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see, chat. Do you want a dad joke or no? What do we think?
Oh, they definitely do, dude.
Alright, well, I'll wait and see a response though. But no, you can see, this while Nader kind of like totally demolishes this. Oh, that was ballsy, killing that. Oh, I almost cussed there. Alright. I almost cussed. But that was really, oh, these guys are a pain. We're in Frozen Shrine, and this sucks because it has ice gimmicks, and I hate ice gimmicks.
Yeah, who doesn't, right? This is basically the equivalent of Domu Ice, and everyone is quite familiar with it. Surely Racic is familiar with it.
It's the worst. It's terrible. I hate ice gimmicks. Ice gimmicks are the worst.
Yeah, and Racic.
If there's any game makers in chat, and you're making a game, which I guess I was being overdone in there. Hey, if there's any game makers in chat that are making games, if there's any moms in chat that are mothers, no, but if you're making a game and you have an ice gimmick in it, just take it out. Just get rid of it. Just remove it from your game because it will be infinitely more fun without the ice gimmick. No one, and I repeat, no one has ever been in an ice level where you can't really control yourself and thought,
Goodness.
hey, wait a minute, I really enjoy this area where I can't really have any control of the player I'm trying to move around. This is fun. This is fun. Awful. It's awful. It's terrible. But to each their own, I suppose. I guess me being an ancient old man. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I'm not even going to say it's like exclusive to fan games. I just find like ice gimmicks in video games in general, where it's like, oh, the floor is slippery. Ooh. Why? Like, why? Get out of here with that nonsense. Anyway, that's a Racic rant for the evening.
All right.
I'm sure. I guess I've got like another 30, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, however many minutes. I don't know.
Alright, I'm just throwing them. Alright, that's cool.
Yeah. So, for Neon 4, are we gonna see ice gimmicks or what?
If I were to make an ice gimmick, it would have to be a... I would have to try really hard. Like, really, really hard.
Neon 4 ice gimmicks confirmed here on Fangame Marathon 2021. That's a nice little skip there. You're intended to go to the right side and then up and around. That was a clever little skip. This part is actually, like, legitimately a pain in my, like shoulder blade. But yeah, it's really frustrating. You have to mash really hard here, because these Dr. Mario looking nice dudes. Yeah, it's frustrating. Are you mashing or are you like?
No, it's like an interval. It does have iframes, so I have to fire to the rhythm there. So it isn't mashing quite yet. Also, little homie came around here. All right.
Well, still a guy. And oh no! Oh no!
All right.
Wait,
But yeah,
the way that you were hugging the wall on the left there, is that your skip that you're trying to do, or?
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is the biggest skip in the stage, and it is also the hardest one by far, for sure. Like I kind of look like a weirdo trying to like hug this wall, but like we could be here for quite a while, or
Okay, you know what? I got you, fam. So I mean, I
there you go.
I remember I had a fun childhood. Oh no, never mind, we're good. See, all I gotta do is just threaten a dad joke, and Nader's like, never mind. Never mind, we're good. Clear.
Oh, yes.
Nope.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that was perfect timing for that too, dude. Well done. Yeah, it's massive.
But yeah, for
These
those
M's are just-
for those who know this area, I just kept there like probably 5 of the longest saves in this area. So it saves a lot of time. Yeah, it saves a lot of time there.
Yeah, that's really good, dude. GG's.
I'm a little bit confused here for some reason.
Confused, champ? Is that still meta? Just adding the word champ to whatever mood you're in? Is that still a thing?
I don't know, bro. Ask Gab.
Curious champ? at Gab? Am I doing it right? Oh, this part, I hate this part so
Yeah.
much. Oh, this...
Yeah, just a few days ago, I actually got tilted from the save alone. Definitely that doesn't happen here.
How it works, you can see the basics of it. You can shoot or burn down the ice. You hit the mines. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, it's like there's no way you're continuing to wrap around on it. So the thing is, depending on how and when you do it, some of those like shards of glass will actually just remain, and they can like kill you. So you don't want to hit that little piece of glass there. That was good. One of the guns that you can get on like a normal run of this, the 4-way gun, I find is super good for this area. It's a lot more precise, but given that we're not necessarily getting that gun or like really giving a crap about it, yeah. Nice, good stuff. This part's a little awkward, but you just gotta kind of time it with these little bouncy boys. Oh, is my favorite part of the game come
it actually is. Here. I'll let you do the talking here.
Why don't we take a little detour to the left? So, at some point in the game, you get the opportunity to go past that little ice cream machine. And that's a pretty ominous looking door, right? Well, guess what happens when you get to that door eventually, finally, after how many hours does it say? 65 plus hours? I was like, oh, okay, cool. I've done everything I need to do in the game. I'm gonna come back here, I'm gonna go to the door, and it's gonna take me to like some fun sort of credit scene, or maybe there's like another like alternate path, or maybe nothing. There's like
absolutely nothing.
You literally can't even go through the door. It says, by the way, we're not done yet. I'm not even gonna lie, I totally forgot about this boss. This boss is kind of cool. This boss is kind of cool. You summon some ice platforms, you manipulate them because they're based on your position. You go, you shoot them, you shoot some bouncy balls at you. That's essentially this boss in a nutshell.
Whoa, what was that?
Nader's done a really... Well, Nader was doing a really good job of manipulating the ice blocks and that to get a lot of damage down. But yeah, I mean, there's the one thing, like, the frozen Aries, I guess we'll call it.
A little sketch, bro.
What else might I call it? Does it have a name? But yeah, you can see sometimes, this frozen...
Oh, okay, dude, whatever, dude. That's just weird.
Wow, that's tough. That's tough break. Tough break. But yeah, I mean, you can just... You've already seen basically the whole boss fight here. Just has to basically, let's be honest, get his head out of his ass here. And,
yeah.
Just skill this dude. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, I can only fill dead air for so long, Nader. Like, you really need to get your stuff together.
Okay, yeah, that's actually so annoying. The boss usually isn't that bad. It's just weird positioning.
You literally just lost world record pace right there. I made that up. Did I get disconnected, or are you just ignoring me?
No. Sorry.
Okay, I guess that answers that.
I'm just a little annoyed as all, but it's fine.
Hey, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's alright.
You know
This one is still at a good pace, but
it's at a good pace. But guess what? You're gonna beat the world record held by who?
Hmm?
Who has the world record right now?
Oh my God, Racic. You're just making me horny, dude. Come on, man.
It's okay. I don't think we can talk like that.
Okay. Where'd I go? Come on, man.
So, Racic. How does one use the four-way gun on the way to the boss, as you suggested?
Oh yeah, true. If you haven't noticed, the main reasons why we go to these areas is not primarily to get capsules, but also to get weapons, so that we can Metroidvania our way through the next stages. And so this area, yeah, go on, Russell.
I was gonna get in a fight with somebody in chat, so it's better that you keep talking. It's better that you keep talking.
Classic, dude. Sorry, I had to focus a little bit there. But yeah,
no.
This area actually requires you to go through the 7 capsule door. But thankfully, right? We've opened it up, and we're basically on our way to the final areas. So, pretty huge. Like an easy 1 hour save right there.
The 4-way gun for the ice area was more for for most casual playthroughs. You're probably if you're gonna want to get on everything, you're gonna miss some things on your first or second or third or however many time through an area. So I was just saying that your 4-way gun is going to be a lot easier to get through that ice. That's what my point was. Thank you. But yeah, no, this is an interesting area for sure. There's not really, I don't even want to call this area as like a gimmick. There's a couple. It's just more so the enemies, like these dudes coming down.
Yeah, definitely promotes the 4-way gun for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Those arrows I find are a pain in the ass, but these guys are kind of neat. You can just like keep walking, as Nader has demonstrated pretty clearly. He's just gonna walk face first into an axe. Nice.
Come on, Racic, come on, man.
Hey, I'm here to commentate. If you don't want me to commentate,
I mean, yeah, true.
If you don't want me to commentate on poor gameplay, that's on you, fam. That's on you.
Fine, man.
I'm just calling it like I see it, dude. Ooh, just missed that one.
Right, there we go.
There we go. Yeah, yeah. If you save it and run like he did, that's pretty much best case scenario. Otherwise, you eat some turds.
Correct.
Turds. Oh, this is the. I hate this area.
Yeah, this is the
stupid lasers, isn't it?
Is it? No. The one with the laser is the palace one. You might be thinking of another one. But yeah, this area is, it's definitely up there on the harder scale. Like, absolutely.
Inner Bailey.
A lot of puzzles, a lot of harsh enemies, and
Alright, so this is pretty much, you've seen these puzzles a million times in Fangames or in any other games. You go through the path. Once you go through, you can't go back to the other side. You can only, you basically have to trace a path through the whole thing. There's a number of different ways to do this, as I'm finding out, because good lord, this is not.
This is different from your strat.
This is not my strat at all. What are you doing?
It could even be like a slower strat, so I actually have no idea.
Dude, if you clip that, that was.
No, I actually have no idea how else you do that. Like that's the day 1 strat that I've always had.
Yo, someone clip that and send it to me, because I think you could have saved time on that. No, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even trying to be a smart ass.
Ooh, that juke though. Hold on, man.
Oh, nice. That was sick. Oh, Jesus. I think you looped around a section where you could have just went like down and up, but I'll have to get someone to send me that. So just to steal a joke that was used earlier. So if we have any donations, now's probably a good time to read some.
Yes.
Alright. This section is If you're going for 100%, this section is not fun, but otherwise it's not too bad. If your mashing is good here, this is kind of manageable.
Nice, really nice.
Nader's just really good at video games. If you haven't really picked up on that yet, yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good at the video. Wait, what?
Yeah, as soon as you say that, I do like a weirdo.
Okay, so that man, that is so, like, getting through there on that cycle is so absurd. I don't know how or why or when you found to do that, but that's disgusting. You're a disgusting human. This is one of my favorite gimmicks in Fangames, is just like the spinning laser. I don't know why, it's just like the simplest thing, but I find it's cool. I don't know.
Alright, so this is the first instance of where you have low attack and you're fighting a boss way far above your caliber.
A billion HP.
Yeah. So you're forced to go through the stuff.
Yeah, so the first attack here is it's kind of like Boomerang with the with those little balls. And now you can kind of see you have to manipulate as the balls circle you. You'll see they glow, and then once they glow, they'll kind of fly to where you are. That'll be where they target. So Nader so far is doing a pretty good job of manipulating that. Got the boss down to about half HP. My brain wants to say that's it, and it cycles from there. I'm probably wrong. Yes, I am. I forgot about this one because I never really had to deal with this attack, but just a couple little swoops, dashes, avoid these triple fireballs. Fingers crossed that my 1 or 2 second delay isn't too bad here, and we're able to, hopefully Nader doesn't succumb to the green.
Sorry.
Oh, can I get some not like this in chat? Can I get a not like this or 10 in the chat, please? That made me sad a little bit. That made me sad. That sucks, but that was really good. That was really good otherwise, but... Ugh. Frustrating, but... What are you gonna do?
It's alright.
Again, there's doing a good job. Like, I'm gonna probably talk most of the time here because this boss, like Nader mentioned, he doesn't have a lot of damage on his weapons, so he's got to focus on the boss. So I'll just,
Hey, all good, man. You're doing a very good job.
Racic's time is on point. Yeah, basically I'm just being called out for how terrible I'm jinxing here right now. I'm like, oh yeah, he's doing a really good job here. As long as he doesn't give in to the greed, guys, to trying to like YOLO attack the boss. Oh, whoops, swear jar. My bad.
Ooh, alright, it's looking spicy now. Alright.
Oh my god, stop it. Nice GG on the boss there.
Alright, the upcoming area is going to be really fun. Absolutely hilarious. It is going to be a funny
ever. Alright, let's go. Again, you could shoot those checkered blocks, or... Oh, that was an unfortunate timing.
Oh,
right
goodness gracious, dude. Yeah, this run is destined to be very unlucky. It is what it is.
Nice.
What did you think about this segment, Racic? I always thought this segment was a pain in the ass.
I didn't mind it. It's tedious. I didn't like. I got frustrated by it, but I never thought it was like unfair. So anybody that like watches me play Fangames at twitch.tv/Racic, that's RACIC, go ahead, click it, drop a follow. Anybody that watches me play the Fangames knows that like I can sometimes get frustrated, but like a lot of the times when I'm like angry, I'm more so angry at myself for not like being able to do something that I think can be done. So like this section here, I ate a lot of doo-doo on this area.
Dookie sauce,
like this, yeah, the dookie sauce. Yeah, I had extra dookie sauce for sure. But I never really thought, oh man, this is terrible design. I was just like, I'm terrible at trying to clear this part. So.
Yeah,
and also, if you don't know the person actually doing the hard part of this, again, I went over it. My name is Racic, but the second person here that's playing the game, that's Thenadertwo. So yeah, remember to like and subscribe and follow Thenadertwo on Twitch. Excuse me, twitch.tv /Thenadertwo.
You are doing a good job at commentating, so like it legit. This run requires a lot of focus, and I'm really glad you're keeping up and stuff. So
I'm trying my best. Shadows makes a good point. Remember that you can click the extension on the screen to easily follow the runners.
It is true. It is very true.
Oh my god, I haven't tried that yet. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's a based extension. Holy smokes. It's got our little logos and stuff too. Wow. Amazing. Amazing.
Okay, that's really nice. That's a very good kill.
Yeah, that's huge.
Because again, I'm supposed to have a lot more damage here, so I have to mash a lot more than usual.
Big dudes are really a pain, so it's more like it's mostly about getting the cycles similar-ish to the boss, where you kind of like boomerang the projectiles. Speaking of cycles, you gotta really get your timing down for these jumps on these platforms. Once you do, this area's not too bad, but like,
yeah, it could be annoying at times, for sure.
Getting to that point is a little frustrating. You need that like Mega Man sound to help you out. You know the. You know the one. Nice. Those floating enemies, I don't believe, persist through the screens. Even if they do, there was a save right here anyway, so you just get it reset, and you're ready to rock.
Nice.
Is that the emergency system from Italy? No, I don't know. I'm not from Italy. And as I mentioned very early on in the game, these bees are notorious for
they're just everywhere
using them. They're just like people like in the community call them the Xanto bees for a reason, because like
what the heck did I just do? Did you see that? Was that, dude, that smells like skip material. I actually don't know what even happened.
Uh-oh. Alright, so be prepared for a 25-minute These dudes are annoying, but you see what we mean, where the different weapons help with like, the different areas and stuff. Yeah, the visual effect, I agree. It's like, make up your mind. Either make it a spotlight gimmick, or let's be honest, piss off. It's like, oh, it's dark. Oh, no, it's not. No, make up your mind.
Oh, that was pretty sick, though.
Oh, that was insane. That
was pretty sick, actually. Those screens are very, very RNG heavy, so.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you want to try to explain what those things are. I'm probably not going to do a good job, but I'll try anyway. So
sure, go ahead.
When you shoot them, basically stay where you're at.
Yeah, on the y-axis. That's just basically it. You just stay on the y-axis and
Yeah.
you figure out
It's
the
not
rest.
a jump refresher per se. It's more like you get to stay where you are when it hits it. So you gotta sort of time your shots accordingly.
Yeah, and these are only one pop, so you gotta be very, I guess, conservative with how you use them.
Yeah, and I haven't played this in a while, but when you shoot those blue ones, it doesn't give you a jump refresher. It just automatically like bounces you up. Correct?
No, it gives you a jump. It gives you a jump.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. I played so many of these stupid fan games with jump refresher gimmicks.
Oh,
I got them all mixed up.
Yeah, this is where the RNG can be a little bit weirdo. Oh my god, I lost. That was so good.
That was nice. That was nice. Solid. Oh, that was slick. That was really slick.
Yeah, the try is pretty sick, right?
And then you just
Dude, I'm just throwing for content, dude. Every time you speak, dude.
You do like the two hardest parts of the save, and then you're like, oh no, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw, dude.
Instead.
Whatever, dude.
Oh my god.
It's fun.
Yikes. It's fine. So, similar to before, those are the platforms that you kind of, you have to go through them one way. And they opened the passage at the top. Nice time in here. I don't know where he's going to freeze it. That's not too bad. That's a good spot for the freeze. And he's got to wait for this dude.
So, Racic, how many times have you walked into those spikes? Tell me.
Those ones? Probably never.
Really?
Because I'm basically, last I checked, I'm the best.
Oh wow, you actually are. Yeah, you actually are.
No, correction, I'm the best video gamer of all time. Like,
wow.
I don't make those.
That's crazy.
I don't make those amateur mistakes. Like, when you're a seasoned veteran of the community like I am, which is really not entirely accurate, I've only been in it for about 3 or 4 years. Doesn't matter, but, you know, you get to be my age. It's like, I'm just too good. You know?
Alright, Racic, let's go. Talk about this boss. Let's go, man.
Talk about what?
This boss. Let's go.
Oh, this is a cool boss. So, you have to shoot the brain-looking thing in the middle, while not only avoiding the, I guess, fortune cookies that it has outside of it,
Alright,
but also
sure.
the little purple electricity connecting it. And yeah, this is a cat jam, possible sus jam.
God, I love sus jam. It is actually too good.
Yeah, no sus jam is dope. But yeah, you want to max. The biggest thing with this boss is, like, it's not super hard, but there's a few very short windows where you can really maximize damage. With a couple dodges here and there. But again, we're back to the point we were making earlier where Nader, because we're doing any percent, doesn't have a ton of damage.
Oh
So
my
it's just
lord.
that was a nice dodge.
Oh,
Come
on. Oh, that is unfortunate. But that's just how this boss goes, though. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, this boss is like roll the dice and hope you get some good attacks.
This is bad. I can't go with it. Even the attacks from the rings are RNG, and depending on the attacks. Where was I going with this? I don't know, Racic. Fill me in, dude. Say a joke. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, where you were going with this is this boss is bullshit, basically. But yeah, what I was saying earlier is I had a fun childhood. My
Oh wow.
My dad. No, hear me out, dude. My dad used to, like, I'm older, right? So when I was a kid, I didn't have like an iPad or something that we had to make do. I'm 41, right? So when I was a kid, it was like Stone Age for a lot of these people. But yeah, my dad used to. We had like this hill nearby where I lived. He used to sort of push me down the hill in old tires.
Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah,
what is that? Oh my. All right, dude. Whatever.
Those were good years. Like the tires. Fuck. Okay. Alright, tough crowd. No, it's all good, man. You're like this boss, like I was saying, and like Gator was saying, this boss is like super. There's like I don't even know how many attacks there are, but there's a lot, and depending on where you are on that, depending on what attack they decide to like spawn, it's like, well, I guess I just die.
No, for the love of Christ Almighty. Oh my God, I'm done, dude. What is this?
You're not done. You're not done.
I know I'm not done, dude, but holy smokes, dude.
That's all good, man. That's all good. Just focus, dude. You got this. You got this. We've been killing it so far, and we'll kill it in a sec. You had it down to like you're fine. You're fine. Just no tilterino, pastorino, please.
Yeah, we'll probably be fine.
Okay, no, you will be fine.
Alright, sure. Go ahead, man.
That was, again, unfortunate with the eyes, just kind of all shimmying over to the right side and just positioning like that. It's just a pain. It's just a pain.
Yeah.
The boss is so RNG dependent.
Yeah, unfortunately, the boss usually isn't this terrible, but I guess, okay. Yeah.
I mean, you're just getting unlucky on auto too.
Yeah, but
Like, yes, technically you can like mitigate the effect of it, but like, what are you gonna do when like certain things spawn in certain areas? Okay, fingers crossed for these eyes to not be a bunch of jerks. That's good. Stay left side for a lot of these humans. These three coming over. That's good bounce there. Nice stop.
oh, eat my balls! Oh my lord, dude!
Nice.
I'm very sorry for
Nice.
for making the mood a little weird, but
Now get your freaking head out of your ass and stop with the negativity. Leave that.
yeah, let's
to
go.
me.
Let's just go, dude. Let's just go, dude. Let's just absolutely go.
Yeah, go champ. Am I doing it right?
Yeah, go sauce. Go sauce for sure.
Oh, sorry, it's sauce. Right?
Alright, let's go.
Nice,
Let's go, baby!
Nice. But yeah, like I'm not even saying this to make Nader feel good about himself, because that's the last thing I want to do. But that boss is probably one of the hardest, like, non-final bosses. It's just like it's hard in the sense that you have no idea. Like, you might first try it with like the most dumb RNG luck ever, or you could just get hosed like he did for a good number of attempts. It's just, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely the most RNG heavy fight, and again, you don't have the amount of damage, you know, for a normal playthrough, so you have you know, not a lot of room to do anything. You have to optimize damage, you need to get good attacks, it just is what it is.
That's a good question, Iron. Does your path skip the goth woman? Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Oh, from the water area. Yeah. We do skip that area because all that area has is a capsule. It doesn't even have power-ups or anything.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah. But it is a good question because it is a very early game area. There's a lot of good areas in this game. There's definitely a lot of them.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we do skip through most of them, and we get to go through the rougher stuff.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, right? It's like the game is hard. It's hard enough to begin with. Like even if you're getting like min-maxing your power-ups and your path and all that stuff. So just imagine like how hard it is when you're quite literally trying to get through the game faster than any other person has ever got through the game. So yeah, big ups to Thenadertwo for being a rad lad and literally having the world record for this. So kudos to you, man, for fighting these bosses with
again,
throwing feathers at them.
and again, for you to find the skips, like it was actually like very monumental for this run. So definitely very huge.
Yeah, it was funny. If we have any donations, now's a good time to read them.
Donations.
But yeah, no, it's just funny. Like I said, like I found a lot of weird stuff that happened in this game, and because I know Nader and Nal and all the other people that have played this game like a million hours, I would send the clips to them, and a lot of them are like, oh. But when I sent that one where I just like clipped through a bunch of walls, Nader was like, wait, hold on, that might be something else. Whoa. So for this section, I'll get to your question in a second, Iron. So for this section, when you touch that block, it basically, you can see like the gold sections and then the gray sections. Whenever you touch those blocks, they essentially alternate. So as long as like the path isn't gray, the little platform will continue on and you can continue on it. If I'm not mistaken, Xanto basically created his own like engine and everything for this. Is that correct, Nader?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so like the skip techniques and stuff like that, it's all pretty much exclusively to this.
Yeah. If you could be able to do these skips on other Fangames, then society would definitely be a lot different, dude.
Yeah, speedrun.com won't know what hit it. But yeah, I highly recommend, like I said, for people that are, you know, intermediate-ish level players, if you haven't played this game, definitely play it. Now this is, I don't want to be anything too, this is a nice manipulation of how that mine works. That last section of this is really a lot more difficult than Nader made it look, so that was really good first try there, nice.
Alright, now for the base area. Actually,
does I don't want to be anything one have these bugs? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have no idea. Probably because this engine I think comes from the first game. I think. So I actually don't know.
So this is one of the final, with an asterisk, areas in the game. Palingenesis, and there's a lot of neat little skips and stuff.
You can even start explaining the skip, like right now, because there's a lot to explain.
Oh, which one? The one with the spaghetti? The spaghetti skip?
Oh, absolutely. It's the Racic skip even. So.
Oh, so not the block skip, the other weird skip.
Yeah, the weird skip.
I don't know how I did that one, but so if he's I don't even necessarily know what he's talking about.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Hear me out. Hear me out. I have an idea of what he's talking about, so I'm just gonna go with that. So yes, like I was saying, actually not too long ago, I did find a couple of weird glitches and stuff. The main one you've seen a million times. He hugs the wall. He does a couple inputs at the same time, and he gets shot off in the direction. But there's one screen in this area, very shortly, where there's a couple, I call them spaghetti noodles, because if I call them vines, people get all upset. Those aren't vines. Vines are the things that are against the wall. Yeah, this is the screen, these spaghetti noodles. If you get like a specific align
oh, there you go. There you have it,
you can basically do that.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
If you want to get to the specifics, the H line has to be, hold up, it has to be between 0.5.
Such a goofy,
okay.
Such a goofy skip. And you.
Dude, Racic, come on, man. You're just trolling me at this point, dude. Come on, man.
Wow.
But yeah, the H line has to be between 0 and 0.5, and either that or 2.5 to.
It's...
Okay, I'm done. I'm actually done talking. No shot. Nope. Not happening.
Yeah. Just shut up. Just
okay.
Play the game. Let me handle this. That's literally what I'm here for. So that skip is, again, without getting too into the weeds, technically, it's similar-ish to the tech that does the other skip, where you get to like hug the blocks on the left and do all that nonsense. Again, it's similar, but there's a lot more to it. Now this boss, in a normal playthrough where you have all your weapons, this is the easiest boss in the game, and it's not even close. Because one of the weapons you get lets you do like a burst attack from you. And what Xantor originally played, like you see the boss's HP, you're like, oh my gosh, what is he talking about?
Always, absolutely.
But yeah, there's so the way he designed it was that you should technically only be able to damage the boss when each of the little guns is like little balls are out. Yeah, okay. Grow up. He said little balls. But there's an attack that shoots like a burst, like a circle from you, where if you stand near these little, I guess, engine-looking things, those balls, they don't disappear when they go inside of the engines. They're still there. So if you shoot in, like if you have that circle attack, it basically lets you like do like a super quick kill on them. So. Yeah,
you're very safe.
How that works.
Nice, really nice. Yeah, as Racic said, definitely the easiest boss by far. Like I don't even have the damage, and I can do it quite well.
And like, it's an easy boss when you don't have that weapon. When you have that weapon, I'm not even kidding. If you have that weapon and you have a decent amount of power-ups, you can probably kill it with it.
Oh, are you talking about Aura?
The circle attack,
Yeah, Aura, yeah. It's pretty funny with that.
Yeah, you can kill it within like 15-20 seconds, if that. Like, it's ridiculous. All right, now if there's any donations, we wanna.
Come on, Racic. You can't milk it more than 3 times, dude. Come on, man.
All right, fine. The Aura is one of my favorite weapons here. I will be right back. Just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna grab water from the fridge.
Alright, chat. This is the section 2 of Palingenesis out of 2 actually. And I have to. There's a lot of funny business here. But yeah, this is just like a combination of gimmicks that you would see in the game had I not skipped them. Like for example, the Sonic boots you would see in an area we definitely skipped. Unfortunately, it's actually one of the most fun areas in a speedrun, but you know, it is what it is. We get to skip it. We save the frames, we save the animals, etc., etc. Funny mans. Now let me do the. All right. This is very precise gaming. This is very precise. Oh, come on. Alright, let's go. We come back to the honey meme. This does actually require a little bit of my brain power. Oh, if there's definitely donations, then society could ensue, but it is what it is. There's probably no donations here. There's not much to say. Very classic of a final area. Very hype even. Hell yeah, man. Tricks for sure, dude, for sure. Alright. This enemy's out to get me, I swear to God. There's a lot of enemies out to get me tonight. It's not that good of a day today with these enemies, but I'm very happy with this one so far. So. Alright, let's go. These are enemies that you would see in the water tomb that I've previously mentioned. The enemy design in this game, I don't know if Racic touched on it. They're very clever. They're absolutely very clever. You can see it on the with that water tomb enemy. Very interesting concept. Might be dead here. Yeah, I'm very dead actually.
Yeah, I mean, those bees, dude. That's really all I gotta say. Like,
yeah.
And this is like, this is us skipping the area with the bees, basically. This is a nice, cool little area. This auto scroller part, basically. So if there's any
oh my God, Racic, come on.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
I even milked it when you were AFK, but now it's too far, dude.
Alright, let's see here. We have a $50 anonymous donation from Blue Elite. I guess it's not anonymous if I read who put that message in the chat. Let's see, we have $30 from RP Priya saying this run is poggers. I agree, RP Priya. We have a $30 donation from Random Dude 42 who says, "So excited to see Nader running my favorite game. Save the frames, kill the animals." Oh, Random Dude 42. Yeah, but yeah, this again is a pretty straightforward little area. You just kind of go through and shoot or avoid the projectiles and stuff. Yeah, not much to it really.
Indeed.
Like all jokes and memes about read donations. There's really not much else to say about this. You kind of go through.
Yeah, there's just homies appearing every now and then, jump scare warnings and all that sort of jazz.
Yeah.
But that's just basically about it.
There's random leaks.
Right, so Racic, what's your favorite pizza, man?
What's my favorite pizza? It
Yeah.
depends, man. Depends what you're in the mood for. I like pizza is very versatile. I
It
do
is?
like a classic, just sort of pepperoni pizza, you know, pepperoni, sauce, cheese kind of vibe. For people that enjoy pineapple on pizza, I'm not that guy that's like, oh, you heathen, how dare you?
That
It's
is
not
very
for me.
true.
It's not for me. I don't like it. A bit too sweet for me. But I'm not gonna hate you. I'm not gonna hate you for liking a pineapple on pizza. It's your prerogative, man. Like, you do you, man. You do you. Like you know, whatever. It doesn't bother me one way or the other. What about you, dude?
I do like chicken pizza a lot. It's actually a very uncommon thing, apparently, from what I can tell. It's usually like pepperoni and stuff like that, but chicken pizza is pretty good. Like pepperoni is pretty good. Don't get me wrong. It's like very good. But chicken, dude. Oh my god, man.
Now, what kind of sauce and cheese and vibe are you going for with
I
chicken?
don't like sauce that much actually.
Is it like just a straight up like a chicken, like a pesto chicken kind of vibe, a Caesar chicken, a barbecue chicken? What kind of vibe we going for with this chicken pizza, dude?
Give me a sec.
Death by chicken. You didn't call Death by Chicken because your name is literally Death by Chicken.
No.
I wasn't really planning on dying by this pizza. Alright, so if you can finish the game in the next, 45 seconds, that'll be a new PB.
Correct. Is it actually? I have no idea.
No, you're at a little over 146 now. So I mean,
That's
you're
fine.
not gonna. To be honest, given like a couple of the hiccups that you had earlier, with some of the bosses and stuff, this is actually like a really good run.
Yeah, like the platforming wise was pretty solid. It was just pretty unlucky with
there's just a boss
the
or
rest.
two. You had some bad RNG, but
Yeah.
so wait, this is where I paint the picture. So this is essentially the end of the road for us here. This is a completely unnecessary blind setup. It's not even it's stupid. I'll tell it like it is. This is stupid.
It's true. It's true.
It's not even a maze. It's just there's random things you got to jump over. You can't see them. It's dumb. It's dumb as heck.
I actually wonder if Zurai remembered the pathing, because I sure don't. Like I absolutely don't know the pathing there. I just jump and I just pray I go through. So
I can't help myself think that Racic has been vaping during the whole run. No, dude, I don't do that. I don't touch that stuff. If you're a vapor, then I guess good for you. Any vapors in chat, awesome. I'm happy for you, but that ain't me. I don't vape. I don't do any of those things. But I don't. This is not really the time or place to get into what I do or do not do on my free time.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. It is quite basically time for actually. We're very much nearing the final boss here.
Yeah, this is in fact the final boss.
It's true.
A slight asterisk, but I found this boss to be pretty cool, to be honest.
Oh, absolutely.
But again, this is having like every gun and like literally every power up. So I'm just feeding to this guy so a lot of the phases when I was doing prep work for this run, when I was watching the final boss fight, I was like, wait a minute. There's a lot of
really nice
stuff here that I haven't seen. But yeah, as with any final boss, there's going to be a couple phases and stuff. Yeah, we saw you come in here, Kraka. Leave us alone. But yeah, it's like, and then yeah.
Look at what this guy does, dude.
There's this whole cutscene thing, and it's
the only unskippable cutscene, mind you. It is very, very integral.
It gets pretty awkward later too. If you know what I'm talking about, I think you do. Like when you actually beat the designer, it gets weird. It gets weird. Anyway, so I mean, there's a lot of like plot that you skip doing any percent because you literally skip at least one or two of like the main bosses that sort of advance the plot. So there's a lot of context there you're kind of missing. As far as I know, if you die here, you start on this phase. I might be wrong though. Oh. But yeah, there's a couple different attacks here. This part where it rotates, I'll just kind of, yeah, I'll sort of ramble on here while Nader does this thing. That rotating attack is pretty much patterned. This part is a little tricky. It's basically avoidance. There's the triple shot you got to avoid there, and then if I am not mistaken, it kind of resets that initial attack. Then you shoot these little guys. Again, if you have all the power-ups in that, you're probably never going to get this far into this boss fight, but because we're trying to get through this as quick as possible, yeah, so what he's done here is he switches to Ice Gun and then shoots through the fire, attacks the boss and such.
That is time, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my lord.
Time.
I was kind of holding my breath there. That was pretty good. That was really nice.
Awesome stuff, dude. Awesome stuff.
Wow, that was a 151 despite all of that. That's crazy. I think had that boss not rolled me so hard, I think that would have actually gotten the
They
record.
would have been close. I think there were some issues near the beginning of the run. Like, I'm not trying to rain on your parade. I think there were the timer started a little bit later too, but even still, no, seriously though, like even still, that was a sick run, dude.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, that was dope. I'm gonna close this VLC. Not. Yeah, we don't wanna. We do.
Do we
not
not?
watch this
Do we not,
cutscene.
dude? Do we not?
It's kind of awkward, champ.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave it here because I kind of agree. I do definitely agree.
Like this whole part where you like try to get it on with Sibeli, it's kind of weird.
Is that all? Is that all you can say?
Wait, am I being asked if I have anything else to say?
No, like you're being very vague, man.
It gets weird. if you want to keep
yeah, if you want to know, you would have to play the video.
You have to beat the game. If you want to know what happens next, you got to download.
Yeah, it's like every YouTube video. There's like a clickbait.
And just that is how that name is pronounced, Sibeli. I literally dated a girl with that name.
Wait, so really?
That's how I know
nice.
it. Yeah, Sibeli. Swear to God. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, definitely play this game. It's very fun. If you're a beginner, then maybe hold off a little bit, but you can even play it as a beginner if you really want to. It's really fun. So.
I agree. Well,
I would like to shout outs to my man Racic here for doing a very amazing job, dude. For commentating this train wreck. But no, I'm very happy that Racic came along ever since he found the skip to this. Basically, saving literally an hour and 40 minutes probably. An hour and something, but yeah, Racic did a very good job commentating here. And he's done barely any preps, so I mean, you gotta just Drake at that, dude. It's just really Drake, dude. Really nice.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever, man.
But yeah, I mean, I don't have much more to add to that. This is a super fun run. Got to, pardon the language, shoot the shit with Nader for a couple hours, explain a really fun, awesome game. But yeah, there's a lot more to it that we didn't even scratch the surface of. 100% run for this would be a long time. But yeah, shout outs to all the tech crew and stuff. And yeah, tune into my, as I promote myself and my own run here, tune into my run during the Sudoku block tomorrow at around 6:30 Eastern. Johnny's Nightmare. There'll be a few surprises. That's all I'm going to say. It'll be a good time.
Goodness.
But thanks again for having me. You want to make me stop talking? Yeah,
Let's go.
I'm just rambling like an idiot.
All right, Cosmo says you gotta stop talking.
Yeah, stop talking, man. That's
So-
weird. Come on, man.
I'm afraid we're gonna have to see you out the door now, unfortunately.
All right, thank you very much,
So-
man. Thank you. Man.
Extremely good run.
Thank
Well
you, man.
done on the commentary, Racic, and
Can I get a hiya?
Okay, dude.
hiya. Well done, Nader, on your run.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations on the 1:51 roughly time. And yeah, nice. We're gonna go. Yep.
Yeah, it's true. We are.
Oh, we're going. Yep, we're going. Okay.